They say you are what you eat, so I don't eat chicken feet. But I love me some of Grandma's pickled beets. Well, cut it up, put it in the pan, throw it over your shoulder and see where it lands right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Maters, taters, beans and corn, the cows in the barn and the sheep's been shorn, kids in the barnyard chasing Grandpa's chicken. Spices, slices, cuts and dices, gonna slash your grocery prices right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Help you grow your garden good with recipes to suit your mood. Try some grub you've never tried before. Smash it with a wooden mallet, gonna educate your palate. Right here in Farmer's Kitchen, in Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We're gonna cook something good now.
Hello and welcome to the Farmer's Kitchen. Our kitchen's outside.
It is.
Aren't you happy?
I am happy to be out.
A couple weeks ago, we had a lot of people saying, when are you going to cook outside? We
Right.
really enjoy you cooking outside. So you know what? We've
We're
got the
outside.
perfect day. Let's do it. Now, you have watched our show and you know that over the years, we like to bring things in from the woods. Let's think recently what we have done. We have done dandelion jelly,
That's right.
redbud jelly, and we have brought in puffball mushrooms. And we'll show you what each one of these look like that we have actually eaten in our kitchen. We've actually found chicken of the woods. We've actually found hen of the woods. We've actually found morels. When we come to morels, let's talk about that for just a second because we're going to eat some mushrooms we've found tonight. Morels, commonly found throughout a lot of the United States. There's also something that you got to watch out for. What's it
that?
called?
A false morel?
A false morel. Now, false morels, how would you know the difference?
I wouldn't.
Oh my goodness. All right, look, here's a picture of me standing with my buddy Rick Hill holding a morel, a true morel.
Delicious.
Delicious. Now, if you look at the morel, when you cut them up to eat them, they're hollow. And the top part of the mushroom joins the bottom part and it's hollow all the way through. You see a honeycomb-like pattern all the way through it. A false morel, which I found today.
Wow.
See that right there? Now, I'm not going to handle it too much, but take a look at that. The top is kind of wrinkly looking. Now this is a kind of a glob of false morels together, but the stems are not hollow. They're kind of almost like cottony, and the top will come off. And
Is
it's
it
more
darker? It's a darker
It can
color?
be,
Okay.
but the top is more wrinkly, kind of looks brainy.
Right. So you say they're poisonous?
Those are poisons.
Okay.
So that is an actual false morel. We finally found a glob of them when I was out mowing.
So don't even touch them, you're saying, too. Be
You
careful.
can touch them. It's better not to,
Okay.
but that's pretty much what they look like. Again, stem, not hollow,
Right.
as opposed to the true morel. Here's another picture. Slit down the side, in the middle, hollow. They're very symmetrical, where these are kind of globular, I
Right.
guess you could say. Now, here's a disclaimer. I'm not going to eat that. I am going to eat the morel. When you decide to eat mushrooms, that's up to you. Don't look at what I've done. Find out how to key them out. Talk to some old timers. Look at some books. Look online. You're responsible for you. I'm responsible for me. That being said, all these things we've recently done, I found something. Guess what?
What?
You know how I found it? I saw it on the phone. Kelly sent me a picture. She said, "Can you eat this?" I said, "Yes."
You were very
Where's it
excited,
at? So
yeah.
we ran over to Kelly's house, found some good stuff to eat, bring it home tonight to incorporate into our meal. One thing I love to do is to go into the woods and bring back my food, whether I'm hunting or I'm on the water fishing, to bring back that food. Edible plants are everywhere this time of year. Garlic mustard, everybody has it, you see it everywhere. I'm gonna take me some garlic mustard right here for a recipe. Now, when you cut this up and you use it in a recipe, it has a nice garlicky flavor, and I really like this. You can make a wild pesto out of wild onions, wild garlic. I don't think we're gonna find any ramps today, but I do believe we can find some wild onions, people call them. Some people call them garlic. But you've seen that when you're mowing in the spring, you smell it. when you cut into these. A lot of people think they're weeds. I like them. This morning I had them in my eggs. I had some garlic mustard, and I just made a little pesto out of wild onions, garlic mustard, put them in my eggs with some salt and pepper. It was absolutely wonderful. But as I looked around my place today, I found hardly any mushrooms. Kelly called me and says, hey, I got this mushroom. She sent me a picture, and I said, I know what that is. We'll show you that right now.